I'd like to welcome you to our series called Relics. In this episode, we will focus on the precious relic of the true cross. When the body of Jesus was removed from the cross, to prevent his followers from finding him, the cross was thrown into a ditch and covered with stone and dirt, and eventually a temple was built on that spot. It wasn't until 300 years later, when the Emperor Constantine, who had not yet converted to Christianity, was in combat for the throne of the Roman Empire. He prayed to the Lord God of the Christians to help him in his battle. In answer to his prayer, a sign appeared in the sky. A luminous cross was seen with the words, "By this sign you will conquer." Constantine won the battle, and he attributed the victory to God. Then in the year 326, Emperor Constantine's mother, St. Helen, went to Jerusalem in search of the true cross. She was guided to the site of the crucifixion by an elderly Jewish man who had knowledge of its location. After the ground had been excavated, she in fact found 3 crosses. Now it was difficult to determine which was the true cross. And so they took a piece of each of the 3 crosses and brought it to the bedside of a deathly ill, prominent woman. And when they placed the wood of the true cross on this person, she became miraculously healed. And that was how they knew that this was, in fact, the true cross of Christ, by its miraculous power. To commemorate the finding of the Holy Cross, Constantine dedicated 2 churches upon Calvary, both within the precincts of the Church of the Holy Sepulchre. Today in Rome, the Basilica of the Holy Cross in Jerusalem is located that has a sizable relic of the Holy Cross. We're told that St. Helen erected this basilica and named it the Holy Cross in Jerusalem because it was built partially on a bed of earth brought by St. Helen from Jerusalem. So not only did she bring the true cross, but she actually brought the dirt from Jerusalem and built this basilica upon that foundation. Microscopic examination of the fragments of the cross reveals that the cross of the crucifixion was made of pine. As we reflect on the importance of the true cross in the eyes of the Church, let us turn to the Fathers of the Church. St. Cyril, in his lecture in the year 350, assures us that the cross of Christ was in the possession of the Church. Quote, "It has been distributed fragment by fragment and has already nearly filled the world." St. Paulinus of Nola, in the year 353, wrote, "Receive a great gift in a little case, and take this segment against the perils and a pledge of everlasting safety." This began the practice, it seems, of distributing small relics that led to the making of reliquary crosses to be hung on the neck. St. John Chrysostom recorded that both men and women had relics of the cross enclosed in gold and wore them around the neck. We adore you, O Christ, and we praise you, for by your holy cross you have redeemed the world.